Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of Meridian Community College baseball. Today, Meridian Community College is taking on the Northeast Mississippi Community College Tigers. Season statistics for both teams are up on the screen as of right now. Overall record for Northeast, 15-17 in the MAC JC play, 5-11, 270 batting average, 19 homers, 161 runs scored on the season, 25 stolen bases, and a 5.41 ERA. For the Eagles, 21-8 overall, 10-5 in the MAC JC, ranked 10th in the country as of today. 326 batting average, 38 homers, 213 runs scored, 68 stolen bases, and a 4.39 ERA. For the Eagles today on the mound, Luke Wallner. Wallner's 7 starts on the season, 4-0 record, 3.19 ERA, 31 innings pitched, 32 hits allowed, 9 walks, 29 strikeouts. Averages about 4.4 innings per start, 1.32 whip, and the opponents are batting .283 on the season against Luke. We are just about to get started here in the first pitch of the game. A little bit outside for ball one. About 81 degrees here today at Skaggs Field. Wind is blowing out a little bit. We'll see how that impacts the game. Next pitch outside for ball two. Carter Roach at the plate for the Tigers. Roach playing second base today, batting .224 on the season. Luke's next pitch, a little bit low for ball three. 3-0 count. Luke's last start came against Mississippi Delta Community College. Not his best start of the season. Only lasted just 2/3 of an inning, allowed 6 earned runs, but did come back in a relief appearance recently against Mississippi Gulf Coast and seemed to have a little bit of his normal stuff back. And that will be a first base runner of the game for the Tigers. Runner on first. No outs. Now coming up to bat, left fielder Braxton Miller. Miller is batting .307 on the season, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Miller standing right on top of the plate. First pitch is popped up into right field. Right fielder Davis Ferguson appears to be settling under it, and he does, and that is 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Now coming up to bat, center fielder Hayes Hansford. Hansford steps up to the plate. Hansford batting .341 on the season, 3 homers, 23 RBIs. Having a good season so far for the Tigers. Roach over on first gets his lead. Decent lead. After this pitch, we'll get you the Eagles' starting defense. In left field's Keegan Westbrook, center field Marcarius Lee, right field Davis Ferguson, third base Hootie Parker, shortstop Mac Pickering, second base Logan Stewart, first base Donovan Shallows, behind the plate is Case Garner, and on the mound Luke Wallner. Luke gets the, thought he was going to get the benefit of the doubt on that one, but it must have been a little bit inside. Ball two, 2-0 count. Good crowd filling in today here at Skaggs Field. Looks like it is majority Eagles fans. Tigers fans tuning in to the broadcast here, we do appreciate it. Runner goes on the pitch, and it is fouled back, and it will be a 2-1 count. For those of you who are watching with us for the first time, we'd like to let you know that due to copyright laws, we are not allowed to have music broadcast over our live stream, so we do have to mute our broadcast at times, so I do apologize for any inconvenience, just to letting you know that you will hear quite a few mutes when we're batting during walk-up pitches, our walk-up songs prior to the pitches. Throw over to first isn't in time. Roach gets back easily. And another one is fouled off, and it will be a 2-2 count. 2-2 count, just getting started. Top of the first inning. Hayes Hansford at the plate, facing Luke Wallner. Wallner on the mound for the Eagles. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's 2 away in the top of the first inning. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Samyago. San Diego's batting .396 on the season, leading the Tigers in RBIs, 40 RBIs, tied for the team lead in homers with 6, 9 doubles, on base percentage of .496, slugging percentage of .663, having quite the season for the Tigers. San Diego is playing first base today. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. Two away, top of the first inning. And the pitch, swing, and did he check it? He did not for strike two. 0-2 count. Luke's got an 0-2 advantage here. Expect to see him probably waste a pitch or two here. Try to get San Diego to reach for one. San Diego struck out 19 times on the season, so not a lot. A little bit high for ball one. 1-2 count. Roach appears to be extending his lead a little bit over at first. And he goes on the pitch. Pitch is high. Throw down to second. He's going to be in plenty of time. And he's got him. Good throw down by Case Garner, and that will retire the side. No hits, no runs, no errors for the Eagles heading to the bottom of the first. 0-0 is our score. Leading things off here for the Eagles in the bottom of the first, Marcarius Lee. As you can see, starting lineup is on the screen. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. On the mound for the Tigers, Dylan Hitchcock. Second pitch a little bit low for ball one. 1-1 count. Marcarius Lee at the plate for the Eagles, batting .405 on the season, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Rolls one foul for strike two. 1-2 count. Marcarius had a great week last week for the Eagles. Had a homer and a win over Delta. Good to see him hitting the ball. Second ball is outside, ball two. 2-2 count. Catcher sets up outside, and it is high and away for ball three. Full count. If you're just tuning in, bottom of the first inning. Leadoff man Marcarius Lee is up for the Eagles. And he rips it to deep right field. That's going to be over the right fielder's head, and that is going to be extra bases for Marcarius. With his speed, he is going to go for 3, and he's going to make it standing up easily. Well, he decided to slide for the fun of it, I guess, but he made it easily. And that will give the Eagles a leadoff man at third. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac batting .391 on the season. Mac is a switch hitter. He is batting right-handed against the lefty out there on the mound. First pitch is high for ball one. 1-0 count. And the pitch right down the middle for strike one. 1-1 count. Marcarius Lee with the leadoff triple. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. That one painted the inside corner. Mac couldn't quite get around on it. Mac batting .391 on the season. 27 hits, 3 doubles, a triple, 7 RBIs. That one stays up and out for ball two. 2-2 count. Eagles looking for a quick start today. And Max skies that one to shallow right. Do not believe it is going to be anywhere near deep enough for Marcarius to tag, and it won't be. And that will be one away in the bottom of the first. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. Hootie was the hero on Friday night in the Game 2 win over Gulf Coast. Runner on third, 1 out. And Hootie rips that one to right field, and that will give the Eagles the 1-0 lead. Good to see Hootie continuing his hot streak. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case Garner steps up to the plate. Case second in the NJCAA with 12 homers. First pitch, a little bit outside for ball one. 1-0 count. And the pitch. And that one is ripped down the third baseline just foul. 1-1 count. As I was saying, Hootie Parker was the hero of the night for the Eagles in their Game 2 win over Mississippi Gulf Coast. Trailing 3-1 with 2 outs in the seventh. Hootie hit a single up the middle to tie it, and then in the ninth inning, hit a 2-run shot to give the Eagles the 5-3 advantage, and was followed up by Case with a solo homer to make it 6-3, which was the final score. Throw over to first, not in time. Case steps back up to the plate. 1-1 count. Case rips that to deep right. Looks like right fielder will settle under it, and he will, and that will be 2 away. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. Donovan steps up to the plate, batting .333 on the season, 2 homers, 18 RBIs, lefty on lefty matchup here. Hootie not getting much of a lead over at first, throw over to first, not in time. Donovan playing first base today for the Eagles. Has really rotated recently between first and catcher, doing a great job at both spots, really stepping up when the Eagles need him. Throw over to first. Wouldn't have broken a window pane. Two away, bottom of the first. Eagles lead 1-0. Hootie goes on the pitch, and he has got it stolen. Hootie Parker with the stolen base to advance to second. That gives the Eagles a runner in scoring position with 2 away. 1-0 count. Donovan steps back up to the plate, and the pitch inside stays there. Gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for Hootie to advance. Is now a 2-0 count. With that stolen base, Hootie Parker now has 12 stolen bases on the season, second on the team to Marcarius Lee's 18. Hootie getting a decent size lead out at second. 2-0 count. And the pitch. Low and away, bounces in the dirt. That was about a 54-footer right there. And it will be a 3-0 count. Three-0 count to Donovan. On deck, Davis Ferguson. And that one paints the inside corner for strike one. 3-1 count. Catcher setting up outside, and the pitch low and in the dirt for ball 4. That would give the Eagles runners on first and second with Davis Ferguson coming up to the plate. Davis Ferguson steps up to the plate, batting .304 on the season, 3 homers, 28 RBIs. The man in scoring position here, 2 away. First pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 1. Another MCC sports action. Softball will play tomorrow against East Mississippi Community College. 3 o'clock is time for the first pitch of the doubleheader. Softball split a doubleheader yesterday with Southwest Mississippi. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That one appeared to be a little bit low, but Davis went golfing for it. Runners get their lead. Nobody holding on Donovan at first. And the pitch. And that one is ripped to left field, right to the left fielder, though, and that will end the inning. Eagles pick up a run, heading to the top of the second. Eagles lead 1-0. And we're back here at the top of the second inning. First pitch, swing, foul ball for strike one. Tyler Samaniego steps back up to the plate. He's at the plate at the end of the first inning when Roach got thrown out attempting to steal second base. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike two. Good to see Luke with good control so far today. That kind of hurt him a little bit last week against Mississippi Delta. That was a little bit outside for ball one. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike three. One away in the top of the second inning. Now coming up to bat, DH Anthony Lipsy. Lipsy's batting .289 on the season. 6 homers, tied for the team lead, 33 RBIs. On base percentage of .311, slugging percentage of .546. Luke's first pitch is sent right back at him, and that will be a single into center field. Marcarius Lee gets over to it quickly, and that will give the Tigers a base runner. Now coming up to bat, catcher Thomas Stevens. Stevens batting .311 on the season, 1 homer, 11 RBIs. Stevens, a sophomore from Columbus, Mississippi. And first pitch is fouled back for strike one. And the pitch, that one is hit right past shortstop Mac Pickering, and that will give the Tigers runners on first and second with 1 out. Now coming up to bat, third baseman Landerson Wilkerson. I apologize, that's Landon Wilkerson. Misread his name there. Do apologize. Squares around a bunt, bunts through it for strike one. Luke checks the runner at second. Swing and fouled back for strike two. 0-2 count. Luke checks the runner at second. Pretty good lead out there. And the pitch. And that one is hit shortstop Mac Pickering. Mac goes to third and gets the lead runner. Good play there by Mac, and that will record the second out of the inning. Runners remain on first and second, 2 away. Now coming up to bat, right fielder Chad Stevens. Stevens batting .216 on the season. No homers, 4 runs batted in. Stevens steps up to the plate. Stevens is playing right field today for the Tigers. Hits it right to second baseman Logan Stewart, and that will end things here in the top of the second. Tigers leave a couple runners on base. Heading to the bottom of the second, Eagles lead 1-0. Stepping up to the plate to lead things off in the bottom of the second, Gene Torres. Gene's batting .307 on the season, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. First pitch, right down the middle for strike one. Gene is DHing today for the Eagles. Swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2 count. Expect to probably see a breaking pitch here. And he got that, but just a little bit outside. Not a bad pitch at all right there. And Gene fouls that one off, and it will remain a 1-2 count. Gene's got 3 doubles on the season. Slugging percentage of .435, on base percentage of .411. That one is skied out to center field. Center fielder battling the sun, gets under it, and that will be one away. Now coming up to the plate, Keegan Westbrook. And Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. Keegan batting .275 on the season, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Keegan's average making its way back up there towards the 300 mark. First pitch squares around a bunt. Lays down a pretty one, but it is going to roll foul. Strike one. And Keegan steps back up to the plate. 0-1 count. That one's in the dirt for ball one. 1-1. Eagles come into today 21-8 on the season, 10-5 in conference play. That one is ripped deep to left field. Looks like it is going to stay in the park, and it will. It's caught just around the warning track for out number 2. Keegan gave that one a ride, just didn't quite get enough of it. Now coming up to bat, Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart steps to the plate. Logan batting .214 on the season. Squares around a bunt and fouls it off for strike one. And umpire jogs back to get that one. Logan steps back up to the plate. 0-1 count. That one hugs the outside corner. Ball one. And the pitch outside. Ball two. 2-1 count. Seeing how far back the first baseman's playing, you can understand why Logan tried to push that first one down the first baseline. High ball, 3-1 count. Checking out 33 pitches so far on the day. It is a warm day, so we'll kind of see how that pitch count goes. Logan's out in front of that one, fouls it off for strike two. 3-2 count. 3-2 count, nobody on base. Bottom of the second inning, Eagles lead 1-0. And Logan grounds that one short. Shortstop goes over, backhands it, throws it. Bad throw, and the first baseman cannot handle it, and that will give the Eagles a base runner. Now coming up to bat for the Eagles, Marcarius Lee. Leadoff man Marcarius Lee hit a triple in his first at bat today. Throw over to first. Again, wouldn't break a window pane. Just keeping the Eagles true, keeping them over close to first. And the pitch hugs the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 count. Throw over to first. Nothing going. And the pitch outside, ball one. 1-1 count. One count, 2 away. Bottom of the second inning. Throw over to first. Not in time. 1-2 count, 2 away. Bottom of the second inning, Eagles with a 1-0 lead. And that one is hit back to the pitcher. Throws over first, and that will end the inning. Eagles leave one on base. Heading to the top of the third, Eagles with a 1-0 lead. Simmons Sowell to lead things off here for the Tigers in the top of the third. First pitch, strike one. Good pitch there. Strike two. Right down the middle for strike two. 0-2 count. No outs. Top of the third inning. Eagles with the 1-0 lead. That one's fouled off at the plate. Will remain an 0-2 count. Luke in the windup and the pitch. Whoo, not a bad pitch right there. Ball one. A little bit low and away. 1-2 count. Luke shakes off the sign. He's got the one he likes. And the pitch. Getting a little bit low and away for ball two. 2-2 count. That one is dribbled down the first baseline. Donovan Showers over to field it, and that will be one away here in the top of the third inning. Now coming up to bat for the Tigers, Carter Roach. Roach walked in his first at bat of the game, was caught stealing in the top of the first inning. Good crowd filling in here today at Skaggs Field. Still plenty of time to come out. This is a 9-inning ball game, first ball game. Second ball game will be a 7-inning. Just a bit outside for ball one. And the pitch, right down the middle for strike one. 1-1 count. Luke in the windup and the pitch. Paints the inside corner for strike two. 1-2 count. As always, Luke working pretty quickly out there on the mound. Likes to get it and go. That one is fouled off at the plate. Remain a 1-2 count. A few other scores from around the MAC JC today. Everybody playing on Tuesday and Friday this week with the Easter holiday coming up. We'll get you a few here as the inning goes on. A little bit outside for ball two. 2-2 count. That one is fouled off. Will remain a 2-2 count. Northwest and ICC playing today. A battle of two of the top teams in the MAC JC. 0-0, third inning. That one's fouled off. Holmes defeats Mississippi Delta 7-3 in game one. Game two of that one coming up shortly. After one inning, East Central leads Hines 2-0. That one is skied out into right. Davis Ferguson appears to be settling under it, battling the sun, and he's got it for out two. Now coming up to bat, Braxton Miller. Miller 0 for 1 on the day. So far, Luke has thrown 39 pitches through 2 2/3 innings of work. That one's fouled off for strike one. That one's inside, ball one. 1-1 count. Strike two. Luke seems to have pretty good control so far today. Hopefully he can keep that up. Shakes off a couple of signs from the catcher. Swing and a miss for strike three. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the bottom of the third, Eagles lead 1-0. And Mac Pickering will lead things off here for the Eagles. That one is sent into right field. Right fielder settles under it for out. Number 1. Mac gave that one a good ride, but just went right to the right fielder. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. Hootie had a base hit in the first inning. Drove in a run. First pitch outside, ball 1. Oh, and that one is hit right back at the pitcher off of him and over to second for out number 2. Let's see if the pitcher's okay there. That was a shot. I believe he may have got a little bit of glove on it. I'm not sure. Looks like he's okay. Appears to be fine. Good to see. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case Garner steps up to the plate. And the pitch, low, ball 2. Curveball, 2-1. Two count. 2 away. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Eagles with a 1-0 lead. A little bit outside. Ball 3. Full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. Heading to the top of the 4th. Eagles with the 1-0 lead. We're to the top of the 4th inning here. First pitch outside, ball 1. Hayes Hansford at the plate. Checks his swing, ball 2. 2-0 count. Hayes Hansford 0 for 1 on the day with 1 strikeout. A little bit low, ball 3, 3-0 count. And gets that one across the plate for strike 1. Three-one count. Ground ball to Hootie Parker. Takes a bad hop, throw over to first, and that one sails way over first. Might have a play at second. Throw down to second. Not in time, and that is an error on the play, and that will give the Tigers a man in scoring position with no outs. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Samaniego. Samaniego 0 for 1 on the day, 1 strikeout. Tigers with their best opportunity so far today. Runner in scoring position with no outs. Samaniego is the Tigers' top hitter, batting .396 on the season. Luke's first pitch is hit to center field. Marcarius Lee not going to be able to get to it, and that will give the Tigers runners on first and third with no outs. Just a little bloop single there. Nobody could get out there in no man's land. Now coming up to bat, Anthony Lipsy. Lipsy is 1 for 1 on the day. Fouled off for strike 1, 0-1 count. Oh-1 count, no outs, runners on first and third, top of the 4th inning. That one is going to go right in the hole between third and short, and that will tie the game. 1-1 is now our score. 1-1 is now our score, and that will call for a mound visit from Coach Justin Brewer, and we will take a break here. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we are done with the mound visit. Thomas Stevens steps up to the plate for the Tigers. No outs, runners on first and second. He rips that one down the first baseline, right field area. What a play by Donovan Shows. Over the shoulder grab. What a play. Wow. Donovan Shows with a SportsCenter top 10 play there, running full speed with his back to the infield, somehow makes it to that one, and that is one away here in the top of the 4th inning. Great play there by Donovan Shows. That bring up Wilkerson to the plate. First pitch is a strike, strike 1. Runner at second, getting a pretty good lead. Same at first. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. Runners on first and second, one away. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Chad Stevens steps up to the plate. Chad Stevens 0 for 1 on the day. Luke Wallner looking to work his way out of the inning here. Runners on first and second with 2 away. Warner checks the runner at second and the pitch. And that one's a little bit outside, ball 1. 1-1. And Luke steps off the rubber. 1-0 count. 2 outs. Luke trying to work his way out of a jam here. That one is going to go foul down the left field line. Be a 1-1 count. Really the first jam that Luke has been in today. Trying to work his way out of it with minimal damage. And the pitch outside, ball 2. 2-1 count. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Runners on first and second, 2 away. That one is fouled back, just hangs in there. Will remain a 2-2 count. Luke gets a sign. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. The Eagles limit the damage. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, it's now a tie game, 1-1. Donovan Showers leading it off here for the Eagles in the bottom of the fourth. In a 1-1 ball game. First pitch is low for ball 1. Showers walked in his first at bat today. And that one is, what a play by the second baseman to knock it down, and the throw is in time. Great play out there at second base. Absolutely wonderful play by Carter Roach. Robbed Donovan Showers of a base hit, and that will be one away. Now coming up to bat, Davis Ferguson. And Davis Ferguson steps up to the plate. Davis 0 for 1 on day. Lays down a bunt to the third base side. Pitcher comes over fields and gets him just in time for out number 2. Good play there by Dylan Hitchcock on the mound to get off and get over there and field his position well. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. Gene steps up to the plate. He flew out to center field in his first at bat. First pitch is a strike, 0-1 count. And that one's right down the middle for strike 2. 0-2 is the count. 2 away, bottom of the fourth inning. Eagles and Tigers tied 1-1. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on one in the dirt. Catcher loses it. Has to throw down to first, and he gets him just in time for out 3. Heading to the top of the fifth, Eagles and Tigers tied 1-1. Leading things off for the Tigers in the top of the fifth, Simmons Sowell lays down a pretty bunt. Third baseman Hootie Parker makes the play and throws over to first in time for out number 1. Good play there from Hootie. On a tough play, good bunt there by Sowell. Just pushed it a little bit too hard to third baseman Hootie Parker. Now coming up to bat, Carter Roach. Roach 0 for 1 on the day, did walk in the first inning. And Luke's first pitch paints the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. And that one's right down the middle for strike 2. 0-2 count. And that one is hit hard towards second baseman Logan Stewart, who can't quite get over to it, and that will give the Tigers a runner on first with one away. Now coming up to bat, Braxton Miller. Miller steps up to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Roach getting a pretty good lead over at first. First pitch high, throw down, good throw there. Would have probably had him on that. He had a big lead, kind of got caught leaning. Throw was a little bit inside, and Donovan Schaus couldn't quite get the tag down in time. 1-0 count. And throw over to first, nothing going. And he goes on the pitch, and it is fouled back for strike one. Got a pretty good jump over there at first. Top of the fifth inning, 1-1 ball game. And that one is fouled back for strike two. 1-2 count. Throw over to first, nothing going. And the pitch outside, ball two. 2-2 count. Luke gets the sign. Miller steps out, gets time granted. Checks down the third baseline, gets his signals from his coach. Roach gets his lead at first. Throw over, nothing going. Keeping him close to the bag, though. And that one is fouled off again. It will remain a 2-2 count. And Roach goes from first, and that one is skied foul again. Got quite the battle here. If my counting is right, I believe that is 4 pitches fouled off so far. And Miller steps back up to the plate. Again, just standing right on top of the inside corner. And that's quite the strange scenario there, but it will result in a strikeout. Believe the pitch actually hit him, but he did swing, and that counts as a strikeout. So that will be 2 away. And we do have a little bit of a disagreement here at the plate, so we will take a break as we head into this little bit of an argument here. We'll be back in just a moment. And that little issue has been solved, and it will remain, it's 2 away. Hayes Hansford stepping up to the plate. Throw over to first, not in time. Roach did attempt to steal second twice while Miller was at the plate. Both times Miller fouled it back, though. And the pitch. High and inside. Roach goes down to second. Throw will be high, and that will give the Tigers a man in scoring position with 2 outs. Good throw down there by Case Garner, just a little bit high. Roach gets his lead at second. Pretty good lead back there. And the pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Logan goes over to cover second a little bit just to work the man back. Fouled off. Strike 2. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on second in a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Must have been a little bit outside. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Luke shakes off sign from Case. Got what he likes now. And the pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Full count. Full count with 2 away. And the pitch. And that is going to be a 2-run homer, it appears, and it is. 2-run shot, and that will give Northeast the 3-1 lead. That one was pretty clear right off the bat that it was going to get out of here, and that will give Northeast the 3-1 lead. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Samaniego. Tyler Samaniego steps up to the plate. Samaniego is 1 for 2 on the day. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Luke trying to battle back here. That one is hit deep to right field. Davis Ferguson around the warning track, settles under it for out 3. Tigers do pick up a pair of runs there. Heading to the bottom of the 5th, Eagles now trail 3-1. And Keegan Westbrook steps to the plate to lead things off for the Eagles in the bottom of the fifth. Eagles now trail 3-1. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Keegan flew out to left in his first at bat. It was actually a line out to left. Almost got it to about the warning track. Outside ball, 1-1-1 count. One count, bottom of the fifth inning, 3-1 ball game. The pitch, low and in the dirt, ball two. Hitchcock has been a little bit wild today, but altogether has only walked one batter on the game. Three-one count. Eagles need some base runners here, so you expect, unless it is a perfect pitch for Keegan, probably to be taking. But if it's the right pitch, I'm sure Coach Sudduth has probably given him the green light. Swing and a miss for strike two. And Keegan steps back into the batter's box with a full count. And he fouls that one off into the northeast bullpen. It will remain a full count. MCC track and field out practicing just beyond the right field fence. They will be competing this weekend in a meet in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So good luck to the Eagles there. Keegan steps back up to the plate and the pitch, and that is ball four, and the Eagles have a runner on base. Now coming up to bat, Logan Stewart. And it looks like we've got a mound visit, so we will take a break out here with them. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. Logan Stewart steps up to the plate. Logan had a single in his first at bat. 1 for 1 on the day. And he skies that one. Unless the sun gets in catcher's eyes, and catcher catches it in fair territory, and that is one away. Now coming up to bat, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius Lee steps up to the plate. Marcarius is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a leadoff triple to get the game started for the Eagles. Keegan over on first, not getting much of a lead. And first pitch is fouled off down the right field line. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count, 1 away. Runner on first for the Eagles. A little bit outside for ball one, 1-1 count. We are in the bottom of the fifth inning. Keegan stretches his lead a little bit over at first. Throw over, nothing going. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And it's a 1-2 count. Hitchcock's breaking ball is really breaking well right now. Has the Eagles a little bit off balance. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is now 2 away. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac is 0 for 2 on the day. Mac steps up to the plate. 2 away. Keegan Westbrook over him first after a walk. That one's in the dirt, and Keegan will advance to second on the pitch in the dirt. That'll give the Eagles a runner in scoring position with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. Max steps up back into the batter's box with a 1-0 count. And the pitch. Wow. Mac hit it about as hard as you can, right up the middle, and the pitcher, in self-defense, caught it perfectly. Heading to the top of the 6th, Eagles trail 3-1. Anthony Lipsy comes to the plate. First pitch is low for ball 1. Lipsy is 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. That one is fouled off for strike 1. 1-1 count. Luke Wallner still on the mound for the Eagles through 5 innings. That one is fouled back for strike 2. 1-2 count. Luke has allowed 6 hits, 3 runs. 2 of those runs are earned. 6 strikeouts and a walk. That one's outside, ball 2, 2-2 count. And the pitch, low and away for ball 3. 3-2 count, full count. Certainly don't want to start the inning with a walk right here. And that one is hit down the right field line. And Davis Ferguson tries to get to it, can't quite reach it, and it goes out of play. Good hustle there by Davis. Looked like he may have slid into the fence there over down the right field line. Appears to be okay. Good hustle there. Just couldn't quite get to it. Luke shakes off the first signal and the pitch. And that one is hit to center field to Marcarius Lee. Settles under for out number 1. Good play there by Marcarius. Positioned perfectly. Now coming up to bat, Thomas Stevens. Stevens is 1 for 2 on the day. And the first pitch is good foot outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Does appear that the Eagles have someone warming up in the bullpen. So do the Tigers. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 count. That one's outside for a 2-0 count. In case Garner got for mound visit, so will Dylan Sudduth. It looks like we might have a pitching change coming up here. We will take a break as that is going on. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And Luke Wallner will stay in the game for the Eagles. Try to fight back out of a little bit of a hole here. And he gets a strike right there. Exactly what he needed. 2-1 count. And got time at the plate. While we've got time, we'd like to ask you, if you are not already, please follow us on Twitter at MCC Eagles Sports. Runner goes, and that one is fouled off, and it will be a 2-2 count. Two-two count, 1 away. Top of the 6th inning, Eagles trail 3-1. Luke comes set in the pitch, and that one is fouled off down the right field line. Wilkerson steps back up to the plate. Just a little bit inside for ball 3. Full count. Full count, 1 away. Stevens gets his lead over, getting a decent lead at first. First couple of pitches of this at bat. And the pitch. And it's high for ball 4. That will give runners on first and second with Chad Stevens coming up to the plate. Stevens is 0 for 2 on the day. Might see him try to lay down a bunt here and get 2 men in scoring position with 2 away. We'll see what happens though. Instead, and that one is hit right off the umpire, and that is just a bad break for everybody involved. That was just a bad break for everybody on what looked like it could have been a double play ball for the Eagles. Hope that the umpire is okay on it. The line drive popped him right there. Appears like he's probably okay. I think it caught him on the hand, caught it on the wrist. Either way, we will take a break here as athletic trainer Christopher Harrelson goes out to look at it. We'll be back shortly. It appears the umpire is okay, and we'll get back to the game. Simmons Sowell at the plate. First pitch is a strike for strike 1. 0-1 count. Bases are full of Tigers here in the top of the 6th. Eagles could really use a double play ball here. And they are not going to get it. That is a base hit out to left field. And the throw home goes about into the Eagles' dugout there. And it is now a 4-1 ball game. And the bases remain loaded with the top of the lineup coming up for the Tigers. Now coming up to bat, Carter Roach. And it looks like we will have a pitching change here as Coach Dylan Suddeth comes out. And that will finish the day out for Luke Wallner. We will head to a break. Eagles trail 4-1. And we are back. Max Sharp coming in to pitch for the Eagles now. Max, sidearm pitcher for the Eagles. 1-0 on the season, 10 appearances, a 5.19 ERA. Looking to get a ground ball here. First pitch, called a strike. From up here, looked a little bit inside, but we will gladly take the call. That one's fouled back for strike two. 0-2 count. For those of you wondering, the umpire who was just hit with the ball a minute ago now has a big ice bag wrapped around his left arm. Believe he's going to be fine, though. Oh-2 count. And the pitch is hit to center field. Marcarius Lee coming in, not know if it's going to be deep enough for him to tag up, and he's not even going to attempt to. Good throw there to get on into the infield for Marcarius, and that will be two away. The bases remain loaded. Now coming up to bat, Braxton Miller. Max Sharp comes in and gets first batter to fly out to center field, looking to try to work his way out of a one-out bases-loaded jam. Be a big bolster to the Eagles here if he does get it done here. First pitch, curveball for strike one. Next pitch, breaking pitch for strike two. Appears that Max's sidearm pitching style, hopefully coming in and shutting the Tigers down here. And the Eagles can work their way out of it. Ground ball just fouled down the third baseline. Will remain an 0-2 count. Appears that the Tigers have multiple pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Can see number 20 down there. I'm not sure of who else is warming up. It appears they do have quite a few, maybe 3 pitchers warming up right now. And Max's pitch, low and in dirt, and it gets past Case, and that's going to bring a run in. That will put runners on second and third with 2 outs. Eagles trailing 5-1. That was the last thing that the Eagles needed right there. What is now a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss for strike three. Tigers pick up a pair of runs. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, Eagles trail 5-1. And Hootie Parker steps up to the plate for the Eagles. Hitchcock remains on the mound. Hootie is 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, breaking ball for a strike. Hitchcock's breaking ball has really thrown the Eagles off balance over the last couple innings. That one stays high for ball one. 1-1 count. One count, no outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Inside, ball 2, 2-1 is the count. Hootie checks his swing, and the umpire disagrees with Patrick Lovett in the booth. I thought that Hootie did not go, but apparently he did, and that will be a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. No, he fouls it off. And it will remain a 2-2 count. Hootie got just a piece of that one. And the pitch. And Hootie sends that deep to right field. Back, gone! Home run for Hootie Parker. And that gives the Eagles a much-needed boost. 5-2 is now our score. Home run, Hootie Parker. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case sends a hot shot to third base. Throw over in time for out number 1. Case gave that a good lick, but it just went right to the third baseman. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. Donovan Shaw steps up to the plate. First pitch, called strike 1. And Donovan sends that to center field. Drifting, and it gets over the center fielder's head, and that will be a double for Donovan Shows. Thought the center fielder had a bead on it, but just couldn't quite get to it. And Davis Ferguson steps up to the plate, but it looks like we will have a pitching change here, so we will take a break. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. We'll be back shortly. And Davis Ferguson steps up to the plate. Donovan Show's on second base. Eagles trailing 5-2. Big opportunity here for the Eagles to start to work their way back into this one. Donovan gets a decent-sized lead at second. First pitch outside, ball one. 1-0 count. Hitchcock remained in the game there. And the pitch. Well, in the dirt, and that one's going to get away from the catcher, and that will advance Donovan Show's to third. Big opportunity here for the Eagles to get another run on the board. Tigers middle infielders still playing back at normal depth. Corner infielders playing about level with the bases. And that one is going to get a run in as Davis grounds out to shortstop, and that will put another run on the board for the Eagles, and it is now a 5-3 ball game. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And Gene steps up to the plate. Now it is a 5-3 ball game. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, about a foot outside. Gene is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Swing and a miss at strike two. Looks like Gene may be having a tough time picking up the pitch here. Just really hasn't looked like himself in his first couple at bats today. And that one is outside for ball one. 1-2 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss at another one about a foot outside, and that will end the inning. The Eagles pick up a pair of runs heading to the top of the seventh inning. Eagles trail 5-3. Hayes Hansford steps up to the plate. Max Sharp remains on the mound for the Eagles. First pitch is outside for ball one. Hansford is 1 for 2 on the day. 1 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss for strike one. One count. Top of the seventh inning. That one paints the inside corner for strike 2. 1-2 is now the count. And the pitch, a little bit outside, ball 2. Count is now even at 2-2. And that one is fouled off, and it will remain a 2-2 count. Hansford coming to the game, batting .341 on the season, second best batting average for the Tigers. And that one nails him in the leg, and that will give the Tigers a runner on first. Exactly what the Eagles did not need there, especially with a 2-2 count. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Samaniego. Samaniego is 1 for 3 on the day. He is the leading hitter for the Tigers, entered today batting .396 with 6 homers and 40 RBIs. Throw over to first. Almost got away over there. Donovan had to come off the bag, get to it. And the pitch, inside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Max checks the runner at first. And the pitch, ground ball to Hootie Parker, goes over to second, over to first, and Eagles can't quite turn it there. Do get the lead runner out at second, and that will be 1 away and will remain a runner on first. Good throw there, probably would have had him, would have been close, would have been bang bang, but the Eagles do get the lead runner. Now coming up to bat, DH Anthony Lipsy.
Number 10, Anthony Lipsy.
Lipsy is 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Max checks the runner at first, and the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Lipsy looked fooled by that one right there. Again, Max does come down with the sidearm motion, so it is a little bit of a change of pace. And that one is hit in between third and short, and that will be a base hit, and that will give the Tigers runners on first and second with 1 away. Now coming up to bat, Thomas Stevens. Stevens is 2 for 3 on the day.
Number 2, Thomas Stevens.
Stevens entered the game batting .311 with 1 homer and 11 RBIs. He's hit the ball very well today. And that one is fouled off. Good play over there in the third base coach's box. It will be an 0-1 count. Breaking pitch. Stays a little bit too far inside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. And the pitch. And that one is hit deep to right field. Davis Ferguson looks to settle under it. And neither runner is going to advance. And that will be 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Now coming up to bat, Landon Wilkerson. Wilkerson steps up to the plate. 2 away. That one is fouled back for strike 1. Max trying to work his way out of a little bit of a jam here. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Got the fly out to right field for the second out. Looking to work his way out of this and keep it a 5-3 ball game. And the pitch, strike 2. Max got the high strike call there, and is now an 0-2 count. The pitch, a little bit low, ball 1. Not a bad pitch. One-two count, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Runners on first and second. And we got time at the plate. Well, we've got time at the plate. We do thank you for tuning in today to MCCEagles.com. Next broadcast will be Friday at 2 o'clock as the Eagles take on Northwest Mississippi Community College. First pitch, 2 o'clock. Throw over to first, not in time. After that, the Eagles will be on the road for couple ball games up at Scuba against East Mississippi next Wednesday. Believe that is the 24th. They'll be at Jones for a doubleheader on Saturday the 27th. That one is fouled off down the third baseline and remain a 1-2 count. Then the Eagles will return home for their final home series of the season, April 30th against East Central Community College. First pitch for that one is scheduled for 4 o'clock. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Max Sharp works his way out of a little bit of a jam there, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. Eagles trail 5-3. A new pitcher ends for the Tigers, Cooper Cox, 5-3 on the season with a 2.49 ERA. Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. First pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 count, no outs. Bottom of the 7th, Eagles trail 5-3. That one's a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 count. And the pitch. And that one is hit deep to right field. Going. Gone! Nope, not quite. Sure looked gone from up here. It blended in with a light pole out there. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I got very excited there because I thought the Eagles had just cut it to a one-run game. But instead, that is a leadoff double for Keegan Westbrook. Boy, I thought that one was gone. Now coming up to bat, Logan Stewart. Now coming up to bat, Logan Stewart. And Cox steps off the mound, looks back to second. Logan squares around. Now he pulls back. First pitch, squares around, lays down a good bunt there. Good bunt, gets the job done, gets the runner to third. And that will be one away. Now coming up to bat, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius steps up to the plate with a runner on third. And that one is hit to third. Good play by the third baseman. Throws over to first in time, and that will give the Eagles another run on the board to make it a 5-4 ball game. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac steps up to the plate in what is now a 5-4 ball game. And that one's out. Called a strike. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. A little bit outside. Ball 2, 2-2 count. And that one is fouled back and will remain a 2-2 count. Two count, and the pitch. That one's hit. Wow. I'll tell you what. The Tigers must have rubbed a lucky rabbit's foot on their way to the ball game. Great play there on the mound. That will end the inning. And we are back here to the top of the 8th. Max Sharp remains on the mound for the Eagles. First pitch is a strike. Now batting, Chad Stevens. Ground ball down the first baseline, just foul, and it will be an 0-2 count. (0-2) count, no outs, top of the 8th inning, and a 5-4 ball game. And Max hits that one. And that is not what we needed right there to the 8-hole hitter. Now coming up to bat, Simmons Sowell. And it looks like Stevens is holding that arm that just got hit. So we will take a break here. He looks to be okay. Chad Stevens appears to be okay, getting checked out by the athletic trainer. Hit him on the back of the leg, it appears, maybe around the back of the knee. He appears to be fine. And now stepping up to the plate, Simmons Sowell. Sowell is 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Might see him square around the bunt, and he does. First pitch is a strike. Oh, 1 count. No outs, runner on first. Squares around the bunt again and lays down a great bunt. And nobody's covering third base. Nobody covers third base for the Eagles, and that will advance the runner to third. Just poor fundamental baseball there by the Eagles as nobody covered third. That will give the Tigers a runner on third with the top of their lineup coming up to bat. Carter Roach steps up to the plate. Roach is 1 for 3 on the day with a walk. And Dylan Sudduth looks like he's coming out to the mound for a visit, and we might have a pitching change here. We'll take a break. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And Austin Huggins is in to pitch for the Eagles. Eagles infield playing up on the grass. First pitch inside, ball one. Huggins, 4 appearances on the season, 2-1 record, 1.04 ERA. That one paints the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 count. 1-run ball game. Eagles trying to hold the runner at third and keep it a 1-run ball game, as the infielders are playing up on the grass. That one is hit back up the middle, and unlike the Tigers, the Eagles pitchers are not Houdini today. And that will bring another run in. And it is now a 6-4 ball game.
Number 1, Bryce Stanton.
Bryce Stanton comes up to bat and rips it to right field, and that is going to give the Tigers runners on second and third with one out. And things are just appearing to fall apart here for the Eagles right in front of our eyes.
Number 25, Hayes Hansford.
Hayes Hansford steps up to the plate. Hayes has a home run on the day and an opportunity to really open this one up, as it is now a 6-4 ball game with runners on second and third and one out. First pitch gets away from catcher Case Garner, and that's going to bring another run in. And as the Eagles had battled back to make it a 1-run ball game, it is now a 3-run ball game, just like that. Runner on third, one away. That one is high for a 2-1 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. And Austin gets a big out there. And it is now 2 away.
Number 19, Tyler Samaniego.
And now coming up to bat, Tyler Samaniego. Tigers' leading home run hitter, leading RBI man, leading batting average man, coming up to the plate with a chance to really stretch this one back open. First pitch, low and away for ball one. Yes. And that one paints the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 count. One count, runner on third, 2 away here in the top of the 8th. And that one is hit up the middle. Logan Stewart goes over, ranges over, and makes the play, and the Eagles get out of the inning without any more damage. Tigers pick up a pair of runs, and we now head to the bottom of the 8th. Eagles trail 7-4. Hootie Parker steps up to the plate to lead things off for the Eagles in the bottom of the 8th, trailing 7-4. First pitch right down the middle. Must have been high for ball 1. Break there for Hootie, a 1-0 count. And Hootie rips it into right center, drifting back. Right fielder gets under it for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case Garner steps up to the plate. Case is 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch, high and away for ball 1. And Case hits that one to right field. Right fielder looks to settle in around the warning track. He does for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the Eagles. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. Donovan steps up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the day. And a walk. Hits that one up the middle. Second baseman ranges over to field it. 3 up, 3 down. And we head to the top of the 9th with the Eagles trailing 7-4. And we head here to the top of the 9th. Anthony Lipsy coming up to bat. And he hits that one into center field, and it is going to get past Marcarius Lee, and that is going to be at minimum a double. And it will be a stand-up double to lead off the inning for Anthony Lipsy, who does a little shimmy out on second base, and who can blame him? The Tigers are absolutely teeing off right now, and just they have hit the ball well. They have played well in all aspects of the game so far today. Now coming up to bat, Thomas Stevens. Stevens is 2 for 4 on the day. First pitch is in dirt, gets away from Case, but not far enough for Lipsy to advance. 7-4 is our score. Eagles desperately needing to keep it there to have any chance to come back in the bottom of the ninth. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch, and it gets away from Case. And that will advance the runner to third, and it will now be a 3-0 count and a runner on third. Things going from bad to worse right now for the Eagles as it is now a 7-4 ball game. And the Eagles really desperately needing to make sure that another run doesn't come across to give themselves a chance to pull this thing out in the bottom of the ninth. Infielders come up playing in on the grass. And that one is fouled back. Strike one. 3-1 count. And that's hit on the ground to Mac Pickering. Mac looks the runner back to third, throws over first for out number 1. Exactly what the Eagles needed. 1 away. Now coming up to bat, Landon Wilkerson. Wilkerson steps up to the plate. Infielder still playing up on the grass. That one is hit down the third base line to the third base coach's box, and third base coach can't quite make the play on that one. Made a great play on one earlier today, so we'll give him the break on that one. 0-1 count. And that is hit deep to left field, and it is out of here. Wow. And it is now a 9-4 ball game. And it looks like we will have a pitching change here as the Eagles now trail 9-4. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. Briar Russell on the mound for the Eagles now. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. And what is now a 9-4 ball game. Outside for ball one. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike two. Briar Russell coming out dealing here. As the Eagles trail 9-4 in the ninth inning. Outside for ball two. 2-2 count. That one is fouled off the batter's foot. That had to hurt. It appears to be okay, though. That will remain a 2-2 count. Two-two count. Swing and a miss, and that one gets away from Case Garner, and that will give the Tigers another runner on base. Folks, if it wasn't for bad luck, I don't think the Eagles would have any at all today, as it has just not been a good game so far here. Now coming up to bat, Simmons Sowell. Runner on first, one out in the top of the ninth inning. And Briar hits him in the back, and that will give the Tigers runners on first and second. Now coming up to bat, Carter Roach. Roach steps up to the plate, 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI and a walk. Squares around the bunt, lays down a good bunt down the third base line. Briar goes over to field it. Throw is not in time. And that will load the bases here in the ninth inning. With Bryce Stanton coming up to the plate. Stanton entered the game in I believe it was the 7th inning. Has a base hit, 1 for 1 on the day. Swing and a miss for strike one. Briar trying to battle back here out of some tough breaks. Had a strikeout that got past the catcher for a base runner on base, hit a batter, and then a bunt that the base runner just hustled down the line. Bloop single to right field, just drops in there. And it is now a 10-4 ball game. Now coming up to bat, Hayes Hansford. Hansford steps up to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day, but that one hit, 1 for 4 on the day, but that one hit was a big one as it was a 2-run homer. Briar's first pitch is a strike, 0-1 count. Oh, excuse me there, and it is hit foul, and that will be strike two. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Bases are loaded, one away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got 2 away.
Number 19, Tyler Samaniego.
Now coming up to bat, Tyler Samaniego. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one's hit up the middle. Logan Stewart ranges over, flips over to Mac Pickering at second for out number 3. But the damage has been done as the Tigers score 3 in the top of the ninth. Heading to the bottom of the ninth, the Eagles trail 10-4. And we hit here to the bottom of the ninth. Davis Ferguson steps up to the plate. First pitch, high and outside for ball 1. right down the middle for strike one. One count. Strike two. 1-2 count. One, two count to Davis. Davis hits it to deep right field. Right fielder drifts back, and that is one away. I'll tell you, the Eagles are getting around very late on all the pitching today. That has been, I know, about 6 flyouts to right field so far, and a home run to right field and a double to right field. It's just been kind of late on the swings.
Number 19, Banks Tolley.
Yeah, just checking my stats. That is 6 flyouts to right field. Banks Tolley pinch hitting for the Eagles. Strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that is now 2 away. Eagles' last chance coming up to bat, Keegan Westbrook. Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. Keegan is 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, called strike one. Keegan's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. Swing and a miss for strike two, and the Eagles are down to their last strike. We will broadcast game 2 of this doubleheader. It will start approximately 30 minutes after the end of game 1, which, if it ends in the next couple minutes, should be around 6:15. A little bit low, ball one. 1-2 count. One-two count. 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Eagles drop game 1 10-4. Game 2 will start at approximately 6:15.